Hi, I'm Sankalp, and this is the third part of Figma to WordPress tutorial. Till now we've designed up to this section. Now, let's continue designing the next ones. Let's add a container for the next section. Set the padding. I'll copy this text. We'll use text editor widget. Paste it. Let me make this formatting correct. The font is Inter. Make this primary. Font size 55. Weight medium, and transform uppercase. I'll also reduce the line height. 1.1 em. Paragraph spacing should be 0. This word has different color. Let's check it. It is this color. And it is 30%. So, I'll select this word and change its color. Custom color. This looks black. I'll drag it up here. This looks fine. Let's do the same for other words. Now, this section. You can see this border has this shape. It is difficult to create this shape in Elementor. So I'll just add a circular border. Let's add a container. Make it row horizontal, and align center. Padding 0. Take the image widget. This is the image. This resolution should be full. This is a circle. So let's add border radius of 50%. Now I'll take a container and duplicate it. For this number, let's use the counter widget. Delete this title. Number is 21. Text color black. Weight medium. I'll make font size 160. Let's copy this text. It has Kannada font and this grey color. I'll use text editor. Paragraph spacing 0. Typography secondary. Weight should be 300 light. Let's make it center. Text color is grey. Let's check this border color. I'm not able to select this border. Okay, so this border is an image itself. I'll take this color. Let's add this border. Width 1. I'll type the color code. Border radius 50%. Now, let's add this section. I'll make this padding 0. And take text editor. Let's copy this. Connect font and gray color. Typography secondary. And text color gray. I'll make the weight light. This 0. Now, this button. We've already created a button like this. Let's take this one. Text is about us. Let's add some gap to this main container. I'll make this 40. This 160. This width is less, and we've to add this M letter. Let's set this width to fit content. I'll also add padding of 60px. This is not a proper circle. So, I'll reduce the width of this container. I'll make this 70%. I'll also change the border color so that is visible properly. Let's make it darker. This looks good. Now, let's add the M letter. Take the heading widget. Set this as div tag. Text color black. I'll set the font size 26. Let's make the position absolute. And padding 10. Border solid. Width 1. Radius 50%. And color. This should be right. Let's adjust this one. And this one. I'll also make the background white. Looks good. Now, let's design this section. I'll add a 2 columns container. Add the padding. All of these can't be added in one container, so I've taken 2 containers. Also, for each number, we need a separate container for this layout. I'll make padding 0. Let's take a container. For this section, I'll use the counter widget. Copy this text. Alignment should be on the right side. Text color should be black. Font size set to 100. Weight medium. This is gray color and font is Kanit. This is correct. Font size 16. Transform to uppercase. This had a border. Let's check its color. I'll copy this. Let's add the border to this container. I'll also make this width to fit content. Align self to end. It has some space on the right side. So let's adjust the padding. I'll add 30px padding. On the right side, let's make it 80. This looks correct. Now we've to add this icon. So let's take the icon widget. There is an icon called caret up. This one. Color should be black. To move this icon, let's make the position absolute. Horizontal right side. Angle should be 45 degree. And icon size 30 pixels. Now this one. I'll just duplicate this container. And align it to left side. There is a gap here. Let's make it 0. Let me replace the content for this counter widget. I'll duplicate this container. And delete this one. I'll replace the content. Now, this container's background should be green. The section looks the same as Figma 1. Let's move to the next one. This section. So take a container. It has a background image, so let's add it. Display size cover. No repeat. And center. I'll set the usual padding. Now, let's take another container. The background is green. Let's add this image. This container is taking full width. So let's reduce it by changing it to fit content. I'll also add some padding. 40 pixels. Align items to end. I'll reduce this image width. Now, this W letter. Font is Inter. I'll take a container and make it row horizontal. Padding 0. Let's take the heading widget. Set it as div tag. Text color black. Font size 40. Weight 700 bold. Let's add another heading widget. I'll copy this text. Font is Kannada. This also div tag. Typography secondary. Color black. This is uppercase. So let's make it uppercase. I'll add a break tag here. We need to align them to center. I'll also reduce the gap. Let's copy this one. It is Inter. I'll take the text editor widget. Typography primary. Font weight bold. Font size 36. I'll set the line height 1.1 em. Also this is uppercase. Paragraph spacing 0. This gap is not seen while editing. Now let's copy this. I'll take the icon list widget. Delete these ones. We need the plus icon. Let me add these 3 items. Text color black. Typography primary. No, it is Kannada. So, secondary icon should also be black. I'll set the size as 12. Now, this button. Let's copy the button we created earlier. Background is black. Text color should be white. Also need to change the icon. This white arrow. Let's change the hover color. This looks okay. This container is outside the background image. So, I'll make the bottom padding 0 and add negative margin to this container. I'll also add some margin at top. We've completed this section also. It looks almost similar to this Figma design. Let's publish this and preview it. It looks good. This marks the end of this video. In the upcoming videos, we'll complete the remaining design and also make it responsive. Don't forget to like and subscribe.